Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna do a quick new moon reading for you guys. Okay, and we're gonna look at the energy that's coming in. We're gonna start with the earth signs, just for the earth signs. And we're gonna see what energy is coming in. Now I'm not gonna do the individual signs in this reading. I'm just gonna do one reading for the earth signs, okay? Because it is it's in Taurus, okay? So, and then we've got a lunar eclipse coming up soon as well. It'll be in the sign of Scorpio, so that's going to be interesting. Okay, so let's see the energy surrounding you, earth signs. Okay, all right, so we're going to pull up the energy and see, and let's face it, look at all of your earth placements in your chart. Okay, all of them. And if you don't know your placements, go find out. Okay, don't just think, oh well, I'm a Aries and it might not apply. No, you may have a Earth Moon or Earth Rising or an Earth Mars or Venus, or so check the energy, check your placements. Okay, and we're going to use the Moonology deck. Yeah, you have to use that Moon energy deck. But yeah, check your placements. Okay. All right, so spirit guides, ancestors and angels, divine spirit, Holy Spirit, thank you. Let me just knock my bell. This is for the earth signs. So the earth signs. I like to sit behind the veil and I do my readings. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, but for the earth signs, message for the earth signs during this new moon eclipse in the sign of Taurus. For the earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energies. Thank you. Now, if your card, your energy comes up, it's going to be in any of these cards, it's going to be prominent for those particular signs, okay? Because I'm not doing signs, okay? I'm doing elements, all right? But if a Capricorn card comes up or Virgo card, know that if you have Virgo or those particular energies in your chart, it's going to be prominent, okay? So check your placements, all right? All right. And happy birthday, Taurus. Hope you're enjoying your season. So it says your commitment will be tested. So your commitments have been tested. This is what you've been dealing with the past however long. Your commitment to yourself, your commitment to in your relationships, your commitment to your goals, your dreams, your aspirations has been tested. And as I saw that, I saw 333 on the clock. Can I have one card for the earth signs, please? Thank you, spirit guides. The energy surrounding the earth signs at this time, this new moon eclipse in the sign of Taurus. Thank you. Okay, we have, what do you need to release? What do you need to release? And this is the waxing moon, no, waning moon. So yeah, so we're kind of in the energy still, just the last few hours of the waning moon. What do you need to release before this new energy comes through? Because new moon eclipses usually talk about new beginnings, especially if it's a solar eclipse. Well, it's usually a solar eclipse, new moons. But it's what do you need to let go of before this new energy comes on? Because you can't bring the old energy with you, earth signs. You're going to have to let that go. So what are you needing to let go of? What do you need to release? And underneath that, you have look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So you could have Sagittarius in your chart somewhere, or you're dealing with a Sagittarius. But earth signs, it's time for you to look at the bigger picture. The small things that were keeping you stuck, you have to look past that and realize that this is greater than that. Whatever was going on, it was just a stepping stone. It was just a drop in the ocean. I'm seeing in my mind like a pond, and you drop a pebble and it's like ripple. It's just one little pebble, but it causes such a big ripple. So it's a bigger picture to what this is. But you've been so focused on whatever this issue has that's been testing your commitment that you haven't noticed the bigger picture. Like as some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart, or you're dealing with a Sagittarius. What's behind that? Okay, so you have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So this could have something to do with love. It could do with groups, because Aquarius rules groups. It could have to do with the people that you associate with. Okay, you could have Aquarius in your chart. You could be dealing with Aquarius. Y'all know where your life is. What do you need to release? What do you need to release, earth signs? Okay, so let's get some tarot. I'm going to keep this quite brief. Okay. But yes, get out into the sunshine. If it's sunny where you are, get out into the sun. If you can't get out, sit under the wind, sit by the window, let the sun in. Let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. The sun shining. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on for the earth signs. Virgos have Capricorn and Taurus for this new moon eclipse. And remember that eclipse energy lasts up to 6 months. So, you know, some of the stuff that you dealt with is some of the stuff that you're dealing with now, you're dealing with from the last eclipse, which is in Scorpio season last year. Okay. So, which is your opposite, which is Taurus's opposite sign, I should say. Taurus's opposite sign. So, and that was 6 months ago. Okay, so some of you are still dealing with certain energies from then, and that was a period of releasing. We had a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Was it lunar eclipse in Scorpio? Lunar eclipse in Taurus. You need to go back and look, but it's in Scorpio season, okay? Because they're opposites. The energy will show up in that time frame. All right, one more. What do you need to release? Earth signs. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So let's see. Okay, let's get 3 cards, 1 card of advice for the earth signs. Thank you, Spirit. So there's something that you've given up on or needs to be given up on. The war is over. This is like a protective energy. I'm protecting myself. I've been through so much, and therefore, because of all the struggle and all the strife and what's happened to me, I'm protecting. I'm on guard. I am waiting. I am protecting and guarding myself from whatever, okay, whatever happened. But Spirit says you can let go of this now. You can let go of this energy. What's behind that? Yeah, the 8 of Cups. Okay, maybe you were fearful that somebody would come back and cause problems in your life. An issue will come back around again. Now you can release it and finally breathe, is what I'm hearing. Okay, you can now focus on your bigger picture. Full moon energy here with the full moon in Sagittarius is talking about an end. Okay, we had a full moon in what was it? A full moon in the last full moon was, what was the last full moon in? Libra. So that's Libra is the scales. Libra is balance needed to be restored in a situation. if it's a partnership, then it's balanced. But there's something to do, because it's partnerships, whether it's love, relationships, job, friendships. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have judgment here. Okay. So this is about giving something another chance. What do you need to release? Maybe you did give something to another chance. It didn't work out. We have the Queen of Swords here. So this is cutting somebody out. Somebody needs, yeah, the Tower. Interesting energy here. So we have air sign energy. It doesn't have to be, this is very general, okay? But we have somebody, it's time to cut something out. It's time to say what needs to be said so that something can end. This is about boundaries. And again, it goes back to the Nine of Wands. You having to put up a boundary, but you don't have to anymore because there's concern about something resurrecting, something coming back to life, or somebody coming back, or somebody, yeah, because in the past there was an unexpected situation. Let me get one more card. But this Queen of Swords is got her back turned to the Judgment card. She's made her judgment already. For some of you, this is a legal situation. You're going to receive some news in regards to a legal situation here. Okay. Another card, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Chariot in reverse. So we have, this is Cancer energy. It doesn't have to be like I said. But for some of you, this is as mundane as something with something in regards to your transportation, or something not being able to move forward because there's a fear of, oh, I don't know if it's a fear, but there's something that is supposed to, a second chance, or something coming back from the past. For some people, somebody's had a wake up, someone's going to get a wake up call, and it's going to put a stop to somebody's movements. What's underneath that? We have the Devil in reverse. This is for earth signs, isn't it? Yeah. You're not even in this reading, earth signs. I'm not even seeing you. Your energy, but if you were dealing with any of these energies, which is, we saw Sagittarius, we saw Aquarius, we see Cancer here, we see air energy here, or possibly a Scorpio with the Judgment card here. We are, because I mean, we're going back to the past, which we did. I started off the reading talking about Scorpio. So Judgment is a Scorpionic card for me. Death from rebirth. Okay. Okay. The advice is, it's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to let go of the past. It's time for you to be, you know, to finally be I was going to say financially, could be financially, but emotionally fulfilled. Your 9 cups being filled. You're happy. And there's your energy, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So why are you in reverse? Is this a situation with your home, your possessions? Wow. Okay. Earth signs. Now here's your energy from the past. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could have lost their home, their job, to possessions. We also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So these 2 queens here that are no longer going to be part of your life. We also have the King of Pentacles here if you're male, okay? But there's a lot of people here that you are releasing and letting go of. Or there's something, because it says, what do you need to release? So remember, this is wherever Earth is in your reading, or Earth is in your chart, sorry. But there's people here that, you know, you're working with, collaborating with, they're going to be cut out. You're going to find out that these people were on your level, or these people were not who they said they were, because they're all in reverse. Okay. You could have had a married couple, or a relationship where somebody was coming in between, because we have the Queen and the King of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Cups right in between. We could have somebody who was emotionally getting themselves involved between 2 people here. That is going to be cut out. This was what was going on in the past. You could be dealing with a Cancer here with this Queen of Cups. Okay. But that's going to be cut out. Okay, let's get a time and season card, because it is a season that we're dealing with. But like I said, the next 6 months, somebody's going to cut somebody out, put up boundaries and move on. They're moving on. They're moving on, and they're not giving anybody any second chances. I'm turning my back on this. I've spoken, and so it is, and that's that. And I'm not coming. There's no more of this. No more movement towards anyone. No one's moving towards anything. There's no movement here. This is what the Queen of Swords is saying. Okay. For some reason, let's see what else comes up here. The advice is the 9 of Cups. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. But there's some people that you're letting go of and leaving in the past. Finally, Venus energy here. Taurus ruled by Taurus is ruled by Venus. Oh, okay. So we have 1 year. 1 year. And we've got birth chart. Well, birth, but we've got birth chart here. For me, this is a birth chart card. Unless somebody's had a baby here, or somebody's had children recently, there's been a birth. Birth can also talk about the birth of something new, a new project. But for me, this is about your chart. So we've got earth, a lot of earth here. Water, we've got, well, we haven't got fire here, but we've got most of the, we've got water, Scorpio, Cancer, the earth signs. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. Okay, we've got Sagittarius. Let me get one more card. 1 year. What is this 1 year? Well, okay, that's my title card, which is talking about your intuition. You know what this is about. Let me get another card. You know what this is about. Trust your intuition about what this is. The spring equinox. So there's something to do with the spring equinox, which we just had. So what was going on what was going on last year around the spring equinox? That's an end. If you're waiting for something to come back, or someone to come back from then, or issues or problems, you can finally release that. It's over. Earth signs. It's done. Yeah. It's just going to be a distant memory. We've got memorial here. And also this could be a memorial of a time. If you lost somebody in the last few years or a year ago, they could be their memorial now. It's been a year since they passed. I'm seeing that as well. But it is your season of recognition for your work. It's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to be joyous. It's time for you to receive your accolades. And it's time for you to be happy. Let's get one card from there's times and seasons. The Oracle of Flowers. Okay, let's see what else comes up. What else coming up? Okay, I just saw the daffodil. So that's a new beginning, rebirth. I mean, new beginnings. That is the energy of the eclipse. So we got return to happiness. Yes. Yes. This is about your vision. What you visioned for yourself. Yeah, look at the bigger picture. Now it's time for you to, because you were distracted by people. Okay. What's underneath that? Myrtle, which is about, it could be for some of you, this was a love relationship and somebody was coming in between you and your partner. All right. One more card, please, Spirit. Okay, Bluebell. So Bluebell is a card of confusion, constant confusion, not knowing. And it's been ongoing because it's a constant card. And some of you have had to hide these feelings that you've gone through of confusion. Some of you have had to, what's the word? It's hidden feelings, mixed messages. A lot of confusion. You can let go of this now. Okay, and underneath that we've got the cornflower. So there could have been magic involved here. And because these are blue cards, this could have been in regards to mental magic, keeping you in confusion, mind games. Doesn't necessarily have to be witchcraft or, you know, somebody doing hocus pocus, but somebody who was using mind games to, but now you see this, whoever this is I'm talking to, you have clarity and you're going to set boundaries and you're not going to allow the past to affect your future. Yeah, Azalea underneath. Yeah, you had to take care because there was people around you that you needed to be very cautious of. You had to be aware of, and you came into awareness. You came into awareness, earth signs. Some of you are writing plans. That's going to start to manifest now because now you can focus on the bigger picture. You're not distracted anymore. So earth signs, let me know if this made sense to you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And yeah, let me know in the comments below if this made sense to you. And I'll be back again soon. If you want a private reading, you can book with the information below in the description box. Okay. Let me just tidy up myself. Okay. So let me move on to the next element. Take care, earth signs. Have a great eclipse. And don't forget to write down your intentions, your dreams, your aspirations. Let go of the past. Let go. Release what was going on and look at the bigger picture. There's bigger things in store for you. Okay, earth signs. Take care.